Now, the next judge who could hear Lindsay's case is Judge Stephanie Sautner. She is no pushover. She's a former sex crimes detective in New York City. And Debra Opri, couldn't she throw Lindsay in the slammer for a probation violation even as she awaits trial on the necklace theft case?
She could take her into custody immediately on the probation violation, but I need to set the record straight, Jane. First of all, Holly came into court and reminded the judge that he had set 9 o'clock for the hearing. So technically, she argued that Lindsay was not late.
No, she was late.
Lindsay's...
Excuse me.
No, that's not what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Well,
she was still
it's okay.
late.
I'm hearing otherwise.
After 9 o'clock, 7 minutes late. 7 minutes late.
Okay, the hearing was at 9. It wasn't at 8:30.
She arrived late after 9 o'clock.
Okay, Jane, I'm not going to argue. I'm just giving you my viewpoint. The other argument is if she were to take her into custody and pending trial, I think that would be extreme in this instance. Do I think Lindsay is going to cop a plea? I think if we're all looking at that video, which was sold to the media for $40,000, I believe, and now the jewelry store is trying to auction the necklace. If you look at that video, it's my understanding that the owner of that store was with her for a duration while she wore the necklace, and he escorted her to the door and said bye-bye.
You are
so
defense attorney, all right.
There is enough reasonable doubt here.
I'll tell you something. They are going to use that tape to defend her. Debra Opri, we see a strategy emerging. Sean Chapman-Holly, using her mentor's play card, is going to attack the store for selling the video, the surveillance video. Go ahead.
That's a minor issue. The big issue is, and I've told you this from day one, it's what do you see on the video? If that owner was with her, the primary point of time she was in there and when she left, and that owner let her walk out of there with the necklace on her neck, the reasonable doubt is, wasn't there some understanding that you had loaned her the necklace?
Are you kidding me?
You had just...
Okay, if I go into Needless Markup or any of these stores and I put something on my neck and walk out with it, I have an assumption. Remember Winona Ryder? Remember Winona Ryder?
Come on, Jane. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
No!
A picture is worth 1,000 words.
She's a celebrity.
Of
course they're not going to want to be rude.
You want her to take the plea. I want her to fight. I really do.
Let me tell you something. If she goes to trial, let me tell you what could happen. The tough judge would say, you violated probation, you're going to go in the clink pending trial.
That's correct.
Then she goes to trial.
That's correct.
And she's convicted and she goes to state prison for up to 3 years.
That's correct.
You're saying she should take that gamble?
You know what I would suggest if she is adamant that she doesn't want to take the plea? I would tell her, hire a jury consultant and panel 13 jurors and find out what they think of that videotape.
Find 13 jurors who love her. I know. We've seen it all before.
Oh, come on. It could
Thank you, fantastic panel. Charlie Sheen declares war. We'll have his craziness next.